Hello friends and welcome back to Shovel of Hope. So in the previous episode we took on Pridemore Keep, the lair of King Knight, and now I believe we're as ready as we're probably going to be ready to take on the Lich Yard, which is for one of the sharpen thy shovel, for one of the early stages of the game, definitely one of the most disproportionately difficult. Definite Castlevania influence here, which I love. It's a real kind of love letter to Castlevania. These little shrubs, we can chuck them upwards like that and then bounce on them. These electric frogs, retarded fish frogs, are pretty annoying little guys, but the stage itself is not too bad. It does start going dark later on, which is annoying. Yep. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Kind of fucked that. Never mind. The boss itself, Specter Knight, is one of the most difficult for me. Ooh. Ooh. Troll bombs. Move. Shit, shit, shit. I didn't realise I had the fishing rod equipped. I thought I had the flame wand thing. But it did the job. Although now, yeah, once again I fucked it. Really annoying. Missed out on some treasure there. Still, we're just going to go through this and see how we do. If I end up being too short of money to buy what I need in between the stages, I can always go back and just redo the planes off camera. Which is, you know, it's a time-consuming but sensible strategy. If you do find yourself a little bit short of money, you can just go back to one of the shorter stages, redo them. These big guys look intimidating, but not too bad. They just kind of bounce around and then you can boing on the head until they die, and they usually drop food, yep, which is all grand. So, as I mentioned last time, King Knight, who we took on in the previous episode, is the protagonist of the final of the 4 campaigns, which is coming out early 2018, I believe. It's called King of Cards. And then the third of the 4 campaigns, the most recent to be released at the time of recording, is Specter of Torment, which stars Specter Knight, who we're going to take on at the end of this stage. And here we've got the darkness again, super annoying. Yeah. And my flame wand went over the top of that frog. These ghosts you can't kill, well you can later, but you can just kind of disable them for a few seconds like so. Probably worth going down to get these gems and things here. Just being careful of potential bottomless pits. Rushing through is the... oh! See you later. Rushing through is pretty much the worst thing that you can do. Ooh, this is probably a music note. Worth getting these if they're easy enough to get. Ooh. Of course the gravestones spawn ghosts. That's quite a nice little touch, I like that. And of course the ghosts can get through platforms like that, which is annoying. See you later, mate. It was just a treasure box, but still worth going for. The easy music notes we'll go for because, you know, turn them in for 500 gold. Probably going to spawn a ghost here as well. In fact, no, the gravestone that was behind it is probably going to spawn a ghost. Let's bounce on him. Okay. This is total guesswork. Okay, move. Don't want to get too cocky with that stuff because because it's the way to certain death. So these skeletons with the kind of headdress things, the headdresses are so heavy that they weigh down the platform if you're stood on the platform as well. So it's a pretty simple mechanic to get your head around. The sparkles in the water, like here, are a fishing spot. I need to try and remember to do that because sometimes you get... Oh, okay. This is a trowel pool. So these ones fill your chalices if you need them, but we already have our one chalice is currently full. Wait! Stay thy fork, knight. I bring gifts from the Trowel King. Oh, but you can't carry any more. Come find me again once you have a spare chalice. See you later, mate. Fuck! That was so stupid. I can't believe I did that. Okay, fine. Well. Ah, back here. Alright, get bombed. Dropped quite a lot of money there as well. We don't need to go down there again, though. Oh, that's so irritating. There are a few kinds of fish that you can get from those fishing spots. There's the trowel pools, obviously. And then there are... Right. This thing is low, so I should be able to jump to it properly now. There we go. And then bounce it up. And we're good. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, you can get trowel pools, you can get big fish which are like... Damn it. Big fish which just give you health like a chicken leg does. And you can get these golden fish sometimes which give you like a decent weight of gold. So they're the ones that we're really looking for. Because we do have a full chalice, which I need to try and remember to use when we get to... get to Specter Knight, because he is a really difficult boss at this point in the game. Okay. Oh, come on. Right. There's a thingy here. You can see there's a headdress which we need to bounce along onto the other sinking platform so that we can sink it. Twat. Get that. Bounce down here. Alright. These are probably both troll bombs, but just in case... Oh no, that was a chicken. Alright. Seeing as how I've got that checkpoint now, I might as well go and try the other side. And lose some health. Great. Oh yes, I think this might be Chester. Yes, it is Chester. So we need to really buy whatever he's selling just because it's the least expensive way of doing it. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Wanna see? Yes I do. 1,000 for the phase locket. That is a bargain. This is one of the single most OP items in the entire game. Probably the most game-breaking item. We're gonna buy that thing. Escape from all harm, briefly. You can even walk on spikes. So if you're if you're falling down to certain doom, to like some spikes below, you can use this item and it just turns you like partially invisible, turns you sort of spectral for about a second and a half. Just lets you jump off the spikes to safety. See what I mean here. There we go. So you can see it doesn't really last very long at all. But it is ridiculously useful if you're overwhelmed by a boss, or, as I say, if you're in a tricky platforming section, you can just use it to, like, bypass a tricky bit of pitfall or something. Need to get to this chest. Okay, there's a headdress up there. Can I bounce on him? No. Off this, probably. Die. Oh, come on. There we go. Let me through. and a music note, which is excellent because that's probably going to make up largely for the amount we spent on the phase locket, which is good. And of course you're respawning, little dick. Alright, we've got a headdress man here. Gonna just grab this treasure first. Oh, and of course we spawn a ghost. Jesus. Well, we get off the screen here. Oh, there is a fishing bit. Quickly. Oh, this isn't going to work. This is going to get me killed. Hey, it was a goldfish. 350 coins. Probably worth taking a hit for, even though I am quite low on health. Right. I remember this bit because I think it's the middle you need to go through. Yeah, the other ones tip you down further down and... Oh no, God! Can't let this guy drop me down, because... Yeah. And definitely want that chicken. If you fall down those 3 pitfalls there, you go into a lower chamber, which just takes you back to the beginning, so you have to go through the middle one. Again, just one of those things where my limbics fire up when I see that, and I just, for some reason my brain stores up ridiculously useless pieces of information, like where you have to stand on the stat screen in Specter Knight stage. So if ever I decide to replay Shovel Knight, then I have a minor advantage there. Again, far more useful things that I could be doing with my brain, but hey, it's me. I really need to not be hitting those gravestones in case they spawn ghosts. Right. Quickly. Go. Yep. Careful. Luckily it's those sort of rotten skeletons. Oh god. Oh god. The kind of rotten skeletons that were on those platforms, they don't, they die in one hit, so you don't need to worry too much about them. We're going to save that chicken leg, because we're probably going to have to attempt this more than once. I'm going to try the flare wand for this. Probably going to take a few attempts though. This is no place for the living, mortal. You shall be summoned when it is your time. And everyone has a time, as we saw with your beloved shield knight. Lies! I won't believe such talk from phantoms. Your very existence is a vile deception. The enchantress is just as full of surprises. She granted me new life, so that I may take yours. Well, shit. I would say this is definitely one of the most difficult bosses in the basic set. It's that scythe trickery that he does, which is really annoying. Especially when you don't have much mana at this point in the game. He always does this, and then moves. However he decides to do whatever he's doing, it always seems to trip me up, as you can see. Right, just keep whacking him. Yeah. Remember that I have a trample chalice. That's the main thing to remember, because I never remember that in time. I'm always dead. Yeah, and then when you get to this point, he turns the lights off and starts spawning skellies. But I think we're probably... Yeah, we got him. Nice. It's probably the least trouble I've ever had with that fight, actually. You can see there from the little sprite for Specter Knight's sort of unconscious remains is that there is something under that helmet, and that's something which is explored quite deep in the Specter of Torment campaign. Sometimes when you get to the campfire at the end here, there is a red chest at the campfire, and that is the point when you get a dream sequence like this, where you have to catch the falling shield knight. Like this, and it's sort of a bonus stage, I guess you could say. Now each time you get one of these, the enemies and things that spawn up are more intense, but they do drop shitloads of money, as you can see. So we are going to try and spend all our mana here trying to get all these red gems and things. The gold knights are the worst, but basically when you least expect it, you'll get a little freeze frame, shield knight comes down like this, and you have to try and grab shield knight. There we go, we got it. But a nice little bonus there. So, and also, of course, pick up the treasure from the campfire, grab this, and it contains a meal ticket. Turn that in to the gastronomer to get one more max HP. Thank you very much. So we've got music notes and meal tickets to turn in. Next bit of the map is unveiled. Now we get a choice of 3 Knights of the Order of No Quarter to take on next, as well as a few others. Forest of Phasing, these are like mini stages where you need to have the correct item in order to do them. So, right, let's just quickly run through the village and get what we need to get here. Hey bud. Whoa, you have 2 music sheets? Magnificent, I'll take 500 gold for each. Let's see here. The apparition. When I presented this theme to Specter Knight, he started conducting with that huge scythe. I'm glad I ducked out of the way in time. Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you anytime. Just ask. Yeah. Right. So we get a free meal ticket here. I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less, so bon appetit, and pardon the mess. There we go. What we got? Oh, it's a big piece of what looks like tuna or swordfish, or possibly sausage. Anyway, that's that. How much? It was about 6,000 for a meal ticket, wasn't it? 6,000, yes. So we can afford that. And it was also, I think it was 22, yeah, for one of those. So we can't get both. We could buy... Well, seeing as how we've got a health upgrade, let's get one of these and another chalice, I think. 2,800. We can probably get another one and another chalice. The Traupel Acolyte here. Yes, 1,500, and yes, we can still buy another magic upgrade, but how much was his Chaos Orb? 25. So we can't get both. I think another magic upgrade is going to be more useful than the Chaos Orb at this point. Oh, also worth pointing out here that this guy is King Pridemore, who is the King of Pridemore Keep, who was deposed by King Knight. So he is going to play a bigger role in the King of Cards campaign. King Knight reigns no more! Huzzah! Now I can rule Pridemore! Hurrah! I can't wait to greet old Plume and Beaky. They probably can't wait to see me. I think he's talking about his griffins that we defeated on our way through Pridemore. Sorry, mate. Right, let's buy one of these. Okay, cool. I think we're ready. Now, seeing as how I do have a little bit more time before I have to go to work, let's just make the hedge wizard happy. There we go. I think we'll do the Forest of Phasing as well, just because it's only a mini sort of thing. Gets us a bit more money, we might be able to buy something else. Oh, hello. These are little temporary treasure runs as well. So this is a scrolling level, which is super annoying, but we get a chance to take a load of money out of it. So again, if we do this and the Forest of Phasing, we should come out with enough money to buy another bonus of some sort, which is nice. Yep. Don't want to get too far ahead so I can't see things coming, but yeah. Right, the bottom has all the money. That's what we want. Quickly! You only get one chance at this, I think. if I remember right, so it's got to take a reasonable amount of risk to get all the red and pinks. There's a pink, Pinkerton, and a chest at the end. Yeah, not too bad. Couple of thousand. All good. So next we'll just quickly do this. Forest of Phasing. Hello there. What have you got to say? Yikes! Spikes! If only I could phase away to safety, I could cross and get so much treasure. We'll see about that. Phase. Okay, I think there's a few more screens than just this one. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Well, crap. I pressed down and X instead of up and X. Idiot. I dropped like about 900 gold there, so I really need to try and pick that back up. I also need to not take risks like that. Okay, got the big one. Remember how to phase. Thank you. Yes, that's the good shit. Pinks and reds. That's what it's about. Oh god. Yes. Okay, now I see how the phase locket can be used to avoid those green dragons. God damn it! I feel like we did quite well with the Lich Yard, and now this easy little bonus stage is completely fucking me up. Well, never mind. Right. There we go. It's fine. Stay calm. Right. That last one was a practice run for this one. So this is where I'm going to show you my mad phase locket skills. Phase. Bounce. Bounce. Pick up the magic. Phase. Hey. Phase. Hit that. Grab that. Phase. Okay. Oh, what is this nonsense? I mean, it's worth getting everything, isn't it? Even if it involves taking up a bit more mana. We did get 2 mana upgrades, so we can be pretty cavalier with this stuff. And it is being very generous with the old potion bottles. So there we go. That's the end. I only died 59,000 times. Oh, we got a music note as well. Right, so we're going to have over 6,000. So if we just quickly go back, we can buy another meal ticket. Yep. The adventure awaits. You know they've done studies. Reading maps is far easier with a musical backing. Now they have this music sheet. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's talk to the Gotician and buy this very expensive meal ticket. Thank you very much. That leaves us with almost nothing, but we'll get a delicious meal out of it. Thank you. What we got? What is that? Looks like some eyeballs, possibly? Well, it's delicious and nutritious, whatever it is. So, I think, now that we've completely run out of money and bonus stages, there you go, Hedge Wizard, we are ready to carry on. So, let's just quickly see what we've got a choice of next. Explodatorium, Layer of Plague Knights, the other playable character. Iron Whale, Lair of Treasure Knights, the Knuckler's Quarry, and the Lost City Lair of Mole Knight. The music in that one, oh man, it's good. Okay, so I'll end this here. Next time we'll take on one of these. I'm not sure which one yet, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Shovel of Hope. If you did, drop me a like, and I will see you next time for more of Shovel of Hope. Thank you, my friends. Goodbye, farewell, take care.